Handing over possession to Cronulla in good field position now, right on the halfway line.
Eddinghausen and Green laying it on. Peachy's into the space. They're not going to get him. The young fullback scores.
Good run from him. Great ball. Eddinghausen. Just watch this man run. He stood up the fullback magnificently. They call him ET. That probably stands simply for out of this world.
Batted back by Manly. It's still batted back by Manly. Kicked down the ground by Cronulla. He's off. That's incredible. Got the ball away to Holmes. Valentine Holmes. He'll race away and he'll score after an incredible lead-up.
Held by Horo, back for Eru, who's back. Namu gets a right-footed kick to bounce off for 20. Barnett has been busy. Both the wingers for Cronulla have been busy. Barnett, a beautiful dummy. There's sharks everywhere. Beware. Ryan, he gets a pass away for Bell. Bell.
Other sideline maybe. Quick hands to the far corner. Hamilton caught wide. Throws it away to Howland against the run. What a turnaround. Absolutely unbelievable. Howland will go all the way to lock it up.
Bell, Pierce back inside the Hansard. There's Kurt Sorensen again. Pass beautifully to Rogers. He's gone right through. He's under the post. Magnificent. That was a class bit of football.
Off their own line. Treaster finds Graham as the Sharks were quick to tap it from their own 20, and now Campbell has got Mostyn with him, gets away from Geyer, still going as the halfback, loops a pass to Adam Dykes, he finds Mostyn, who will score!
Treaster plays it, here's Peachy trying to inject himself into this game, got a good palm, he lopes upfield, he's got loads of space back on the inside, the Dykes, they'll score, the Sharks!
Both sides.
The last, and it's hit a fellow on the rump, and Chad Townsend plays on, plays to the whistle, kicks away for Valentine Holmes. Cronulla's in again.
Eddinghausen could go all the way. McArthur comes across at him. Eddinghausen for the line and he scores.
Some field position and also direction. Graham trying to do exactly that. Back on the inside. Ben Barber. Blistering speed.
Speedsters there for the Eagles. It'll be a real race between them and Campbell. Speaking of speedsters, here's one. Peachy towing it off the Graham kick. Picks it up, dumps it backwards for Brent Groves there.
Play 5. Ennis goes to Maloney. There were decoys hitting the deck all over the place. One of them was Townsend. Here's Bird trying to stay alive with it. Gets in behind them. Gives it to Holmes.
See that they're really struggling to regroup in defence, see that they're going to score.
Peachy under the black dot. Oh, how close is that? Tim Mann is not going to check.
Kyle Wider running forward. As Miller does his own sort of running. Right through a huge gap. Looks for Coleman. That's a magnificent piece of rugby league.
It comes from Ferris to Nick Graham. Offloads. Comes back to Ferris. Now to Preston Campbell. Tries to get on the outside of Kamali. He went straight around him. Looking for options. He may not need one. They're coming to get him. He puts the kick in. Colin Best is flying. He has amazing speed and might have scored for the Sharks.
Michael Ennis runs away and goes to James Maloney, down to Chad Townsend. Out it comes, and here is Ben Barber. Ben Barber with the lightning feet.
Just poked through the defence. Now Townsend. Super Saturday here on Fox League. The Sharks. Graham off Maloney. You won't stop him.
Lovely bit of work here from Miller to Russell. Russell's got Eddinghausen with him. Eddinghausen takes it brilliantly and scores.
Treaster. Up to Graham. Here's quick hands. Dykes Campbell. Away from Tamana Tahu. Over the halfway. Peachy on the inside. What about that? David Peachy has scored 2 tries in 2 minutes. And is that the ball game? He nearly ran into Botany Bay.
5 metres out. 2 plays left in this set. Ennis kicking for Gavin. The speedster. Fafita was unstoppable early and late in the game.
Ennis through Robson, on to Bird. This side has been dangerous. Beale with a nice offload for Valentine Holmes. chased by Lolo here. He kicks, he chases, he scores.
I'm that sort of guy. And we haven't seen too much of it this afternoon. Here's Rogers, though, supplying some. He's got Peachy with him. Oh, he ducked under Corfusi's tackle. He'll scamper to the line as well. Kane will come late, but they won't.
Ennis. Now goes Ben Barber in space. Ben Barber's got support. Here's Valentine Holmes. It's Valentine's Day.
Orford. Not a strong kick this time, perhaps the worst of the game from him. And he finds Mostyn, who runs around them. Nobody in front of him. Bell can't get a touch on him. Neither can Gaia. And Mostyn will...
El Masri. Oh, it's lost by Peake. Rogers is heading for the corner. Rogers, he'll make it. Matt Rogers is over. Off an Adam Peake mistake.
Levi, back to Hodkinson Barnett, who likes to offload it this time, though. Out the back. Oh, there goes Valentine Holmes, who's chasing Corbin Sims. No, Holmes gets away from Sims, turns him inside and out. He's got support of Barber, but Valentine, oh, he gets there eventually.
Inside Brisbane's territory, Speechley's little chip over the top, and Scott's missed it, and that's picked up by Eddinghausen, and he'll score under the post. His second try of the afternoon.
Oh, there's a punch, and Boyd was striking for the ball and by the ball. And so to make the Rogers close the gate, shut the gate, they might get to win. Barber will try.
Game for Cronulla. Here's Brown, New Brown, got a ball away. Barber's on his way for the try line. Barber's all the way to the try line.
If that doesn't dominate, I don't know what will. Last tackle. Through it comes, out to Peachy. Puts the kick in, David. Minicello. And a race for the ball. He thinks he scored. Peachy.
Pick up Carter here. Watch for the inside ball. He shows it. Van Girdler's knocked it on.
He's try time.
Rogers. Now he uses his speed. Into the clear. 30 to go. 20 to go. It's a good shake, but it's not good enough. Rogers too much speed.
Jared Beale. And getting the ball away, that's not a knock-on for Barber. It came off his knees. He's gone inside the 20-metre line. Barber, is he going in? Is he going in? Yes!
He's about 21 metres out from the line. Good opportunity here for the Sharks to mount some pressure. Graham. Now Peachy inside Campbell. What about that ball? Preston under the black dot.
Wrong side of halfway. Townsend thought about kicking it. Goes to Maloney instead. They'll run it. Graham forces the issue. Beale chips over the top. Mitchell is there. And Bell's beat him. And Chad Townsend comes up with it.
Continued as Bird crossed for his second.
Pops it out the back, Bakuya. Bakuya right out of Bird. They're causing major headaches in here. Jack Bird, the dummy. Jack Bird scores a cracker. He scores his second. And it's party time.
9 short of halfway. McKenna only just got there. Campbell now darting away from Fiend. Still going on the outside of Hannay. Lease comes, he misses him. O'Neill to beat. He's making him look ordinary and goes to the corner and scores the try.
Trying to turn and offload. And eventually has Edison Maloney across to Graham. Hit and spin. That's been knocked down by the Roosters. Play out for Barber. He'll run out of the start.
Of Myers. Goes back for Nathan Long. Long runs through the wreckage, left by Stephen. Campbell! Preston! Campbell is in behind the upright.
Coming, and that forces the missed tackles. Cronulla have more support out wide. Miller goes back inside to McGraw. McGraw has support. Spina has plenty of support. Back to McGraw, and McGraw will sprint away. A clean pair of heels.
Ennis, Lewis, heavily involved, puts the kick through. They're chasing through. Valentine Holmes heading for the try line. You've got to back him in.
Distance okay.
And the jump, we've seen him do it too many times. You just had to give him the bet.
Miller never did that in the other try. Miller juggling and giving it straight away to Eddinghausen. Can he get around Wilson? Doesn't need to. He's got support from Danny Lee. Danny Lee's got support from Davidson. And Cronulla is really playing with it. They are absolutely playing. Shark attacking.
So get it first receiver. Little outside him. Peachy showed it a couple of times before Mello got it. Good hands as well by Mostyn. chips over the top. Dykes is there. Might score the try that wins the game for the Sharks. Treester's out there. Now doing the dummy half roll. Here's a good ball from Dykes, who finds McKenna. Backing up is Adam Dykes, and they're back in front, the Sharks.
Sharks never gave up, hunting another 4 points with 30 seconds remaining.
Barbara away to Beale. Beale's got supporting Fenley. Fenley puts it back over to Beale. Beale to Barbara! That's what they wanted. That's what the Sharks fans get. Townsend, long pass away to Graham. They got support up the middle. There goes Ben Barber. Ben Barber, hard to stop from there. Barber over the top, and Latelli.
Fifth tackle for the Sharks. Ferris through the hands, and it's Dykes. Steps off his left twice. He beats two men. He beats a third man. That was Asimus. Now he kicks off the left foot. He's gone over to Campbell. Campbell's going well. Best is going down the line. Best is in to score. That is one of the great tries. That is one of the super tries of the year. Colin Best has scored.
Tackle Lance Thompson. Healy, inside ball. They're in it. Yes, they are. They're in again. McKenna.
Tackle. Now Beale from dummy half. Maloney kicks, chasing through. Townsend!
Back for Healy. There goes the kick across the ground. Looking for Colin Bass. He's got the ball. He's put it down.
Suko was the first man down there. And now for Blake. He's driven back by Lewis. It's loose and Jennings. Heart attack stuff. Holmes has got the ball. Thank you.
Now Townsend out the back. Jack Bird. Bird away to Bill. Bill finds Valentine Holmes. And Valentine Holmes scores a medal.
I don't know how, but somehow he's managed to get that down under enormous pressure from Zillman. That's a classy bit of finishing.
Through from Dykes. It is now with Stewart. Throws the dummy. Rudder makes the tackle. Richardson gets the ball and passes it for Best. Colin Best is away. Colin Best will run the beat. He comes back towards the traffic. Now he finds Mellor. Mellor's big. Mellor's over.
Inside the 10. Ennis from dummy half. Townsend out the back. Men in motion. Maloney. Barber. They got them!
Some scintillating footy of their own.
Now Townsend going himself. Townsend up to the 20. Turns to the James Maloney.
Although it can spark them into a little bit of attack. Bird puts the high kick in the air. Not a lot of pressure on Bird, but he lets it bounce. And then flashing through David Peachey.
Is at first receiver on the open side. Up it goes. Here's Peachey, who scores!
Through the hands, Dykes. Peachey up from fullback. Peachey with a huge hole. He scored 3. Will it be 4? No, it won't. He hands it off. And Dykes will get the 4-pointer this time.
Down in the corner, 4 or 5 Sharks chasers up there to stop Dugan. The moment he picked up the ball, Holmes.
He gives a gift to Valentine Holmes.
The Dogs are in trouble. Stevens away for Lang. Martin Lang. Martin Lang. I don't think I've seen him score a try before. He's enjoying it. Well might he do. A better chance might not come for the Sharks. Healy. 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 It's Healy. Has scored. On his departure day. Mitch Healy gets a try. The crowd have gone absolutely bereft.
Rogers.
He's got a try.
Through the dummy went himself. Donato out of dummy half, burrowed his way over, and now Rogers on tackle 5.
The season, and then of course they faltered. Here's Docking, superb play. David.
Teammates, more illustrious teammates, were falling off.
Oh, the pass there was a magnificent one by Miller. This could be a try to Russell. He's on the sprint. It's a great one. And they're
Back on the field over the top. Dykes with that little chipping kick over the top. Players colliding everywhere. Oh, Peachy! Romeo Davis didn't see him. And David Peachy salutes the crowd. And the Sharks have got another 4-pointer.
Long on tackle 5, centre of the ground, just inside the 20-metre line. To the left they go, Dykes. On the inside, Peachy. Peachy will make it. Well, how simple was that? Now it's gone across to the middle of the ground. Through Stewart, through Treaster, through Ferris. Campbell will score. Campbell scores. Did he get that over? His second try of the day.
Have registered their claims that this competition may not be a one-horse race.
Dykes. Sharks again. That is Stewart. Don't tell me he's going to do it. Yes, he has. Well, Sterlo was amazed that he could play.
Dykes. Menacingly. Unloads for Graham. Graham for Rogers. Rogers and McDougall come together. Rogers has picked it up and got it away. Forward. But the athleticism of the man.
The upright, all of a sudden the expected play is upset, but here goes Porter.
Michael Porter up over the halfway. He's got it away. That's docking. He's got Eddinghausen in support. Eddinghausen racing away, and Eddinghausen will score.
Now 15 from the line. And to Maloney. There is Barber. He had support outside. Look at Barber.
On this time. In fact, I don't think Eddinghausen was expecting that. The little chip kick and cover into the end zone. And has he scored? I think it's a try. It is.
This is good play. Rogers will score. Rogers puts it under the upright. Sharks get their second try.
This year for the Sharks, in the absence of people like Stevens. Now Kamali puts a kick down, straight down towards the upright. O'Davis looked at the crossbar and... Oh! Look out, Robbie! I think the thief has got you! I think he got there in time!
Much as normal.
Bateman finds Eddinghausen. Rogers comes in. Rogers inside the 30. I don't think they're going to get him. No, he's over. Matt Rogers scores again.
For Ennis, he goes to Townsend. Lewis cutting back on the inside, runs towards Moa, keeps it alive. Paulo, Barber, a chance, gets to the outside of Pearce. Drew 2 or 3 of them, and he served up a lovely ball for Fecky.
Some help to Newcastle.
And an intercept. Could they possibly catch Matthew Reid? Kurt's after him, but look at him go. He should be at the golden slipper. Gee, he's fast. And they say the bloke from South.
This morning, talking to the Footy Show, made it clear that he didn't think he'd be picked on the Australian side to play New Zealand in October.
Mellor puts a big left hand in the face of Quinn. Says, here, get out of here. Get out of here again. Get out of here again. You're not...
It comes away now to Kamali again. He puts a stabbing kick in. He mixes it. Oh! Peachy's got a try! Peachy has scored!
Donano takes them forward. Donano, straight through he goes. Has Madison, has Rogers. Rogers, he's kicked out. He gets there. Matt Rogers. They've hit the lead.
Townsend. Lewis. Been good early, Luke Lewis. Back to Barber. Here comes the offloads now. Barber back inside to Bird. Bird, this is nice. Goes to Townsend, puts the kick through. Here's the foot race. Not Holmes again. It sits up for Barber. Ben Barber.
Dykes comes back to the play the ball area. McKenna stands there. Basketball's a pass back to the 5/8 again. He runs a long way before he loops a pass away to Peachy. Going away himself to Dykes, who kept coming. He got it back to Paul now. Oh, Adam Dykes, take the bow. You're a star. What a try he's laid on for the Sharks.
Back up the middle for Miller.
Hyington delivered a pass. As Cronulla go across to the right side. A little more ball movement now. Barber's got it. Goes inside. Townsend turns it around. Keeps it going. Bird to Holmes. Look at what Cronulla can do. They're lined up to score. It'll be Maloney.
Play the ball. They're up inside the 20. Here's Peachy onto the short side. Gives it back infield. Knocked backwards by, first of all, Mellor. Then it came away to McKenna. Still kept alive by Bailey. Back across field, a kick put high by Paul Mellor, still bouncing on the ground away to Nick Graham. Graham gives it away to Colin Best, and he'll be...
Chile. Peachy. Grab a kick from Peachy. Great skills. Pops it out the back door. Then toes it. Mellor picks it up. Back to Peachy again. Fumbles, keeps it alive. Dykes. It's like touch football at the moment. Mellor. Healy. And Ferris puts it on the toe. To Rogers. He gets a good bounce. Back inside. Eddingshausen. What a try. Brilliant stuff from the shot.
And tackled 5 away.
The last now, they've got to come up with a clever play. Get a result somehow.
Campbell floats it away. Dykes for McKenna. McKenna for Growth. Growth. It's gone away. They're over. McKenna. McKenna has scored! That is an incredibly gifted try, full of talent, full of creation. McKenna has scored!